Ne manquez pas toute l'action de l'Impact de Montréal dès le 16 mars lors du match d'ouverture de la saison 2013.
I would love to finish my career in Houston.
I have to ask you about Matteo Ferrari.
Yeah, he'll be joining the team this afternoon.
We want to put a team out on the field that can compete right away.
If you have the chance to get a guy like that to now put into your team for 4 years, then as we're building this team, we have potential to have the best goalie in the league and the best defender in the league.
Kick it now.
Californie, moins de 30 jours avant son entrée dans la MLS. Le club continue son camp d'entraînement. Des rumeurs circulent à propos de vedettes internationales pouvant se joindre au groupe. Certains joueurs devront redoubler d'ardeur s'ils ne veulent pas perdre leur place dans l'équipe.
Yeah, so Joey tweeted today about his trip to Europe and meeting with other players and agents, and I think I need to somehow get connected with Joey's Twitter account because I get more questions about that from the media than anything else.
With our staff and Jesse and our coaching staff, we've worked so hard to put together a team that's going to make the city of Montreal proud. And that's a team. We want to put a team out on the field that can compete right away.
I know it's important for our fans to feel like we're doing a lot of work to put a really good team together. So, Joey's little hints and clever little messages have, I think, still garnered some excitement. And in the end, he's over there and Nick's over there, and they've been trying to find somebody that'll fit with us. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's another one that we're very hopeful of, but it takes time sometimes for these big player contracts to play out.
En soccer, c'est tellement un sport collectif où la chimie d'équipe est tellement importante. Il faut que ce joueur-là ait ce que ça prend. D'abord, ça prend un joueur qui veut venir jouer ici. Là. Et qui vient pas ici se balader ou qui vient pas ici en fin de carrière, qui vient ici pour gagner.
I'll be completely honest with you guys. I would love to finish my career in Houston. I do want to eventually retire in a Dynamo uniform, be it a trade at the end of the year. Hopefully we can accomplish that.
Regarde, avec Brian Ching, tout le monde connaît l'histoire de qu'est-ce qui s'est passé. On l'a repêché où il a été pas protégé avec Houston. C'est sûr que quand il a su qu'il a été le premier choix au repêchage de la expansion draft, c'était quand même difficile pour lui.
Well, Brian made it clear from the beginning that he wanted to stay in Houston, but we also really valued having him here, and if he was going to go back, we wanted to make sure that it was a situation that was still good for us, that it wasn't just now giving him back for nothing, because we valued him as a player and we valued him as a member of this team. So Brian's asked us if he can go back to Houston, so we've allowed him to go, and the team knows that he's been traded, but the trade's not finalized right now. We're hopeful to come to a resolution to this, but in the end, it's hard having a guy, regardless of how talented he is and how much he would mean to us, that just doesn't want to be here in the end. So, we tried to look at it globally and make a decision that was best for everybody. If we move Brian, it does allow us some flexibility with certain things within our roster to now go out and get maybe 2 good players, and maybe players that can help us for several years to come.
It's feeling hot today. At the end of I think it was October 2010, after the season, the club told me that they were trying to have younger players on the team for 2011. So I retired. I was officially retired in April 2011, like a news conference. And the season 2011 didn't start well for the team. So I approached the GM Nick and Matt and mentioned that I would like to come back if they would like to, and I thought I could still help the team, and it worked out. They agree, and I started playing, and I played really well, and I think I have a chance to make the team for the first MLS season.
I have to ask you about Matteo Ferrari. It's confirmed that he's coming in, joining the camp. Do you know when he's actually joining the team?
Yeah, he'll be joining the team this afternoon. It's a great opportunity for us to have a player like that in with us. So we're excited to get him here and excited to get him going and part of this group.
Well, everything starts maybe 4 days ago. So I started to talk with Nick and the president, Joe, and we met in Italy, in Bologna.
Et je pense que ce qu'on a bien fait jusqu'à maintenant, c'est de s'entourer du bon monde, du monde avec la qualité, avec la bonne mentalité pour faire progresser ce club.
Many years ago, thinking about MLS, because I always like the football in America, the soccer in America. And before to go in Turkey with Beşiktaş, I was thinking to come in MLS, but I doesn't have any opportunity to come. So I don't know if I will play with Montreal in the future. We'll see, I hope, because I like the mentality and I like how the fans follow the team. So we'll see what's happening with the club. We'll see what's happening with the city. But I'm fine. I'm happy. So we'll see.
With Matteo Ferrari coming in today, it's a good moment for our club. We're hopeful that the fit of him being here will be as good as we all hope it can be. What's most important is that now when he comes in here, he understands how we work, how we do things, how we talk. So, any player that ever comes in, whether it's a college kid or a designated player, it still has to fit within the group in a way that makes us better. You would think that based on the kinds of teams he's been in and the coaches he's played for and players he's played with, that he'll be a really good pro and then he'll be a good talent to have within our group. So, but again, it's no different than how it works with any player. Les grands enjeux en Californie pour le prochain camp, c'est que les matchs hors concours sont contre des matchs des équipes de la MLS. Alors pour plusieurs joueurs ici qu'on a ramenés, ils ne savent pas encore à quoi s'attendre. Alors ça va leur donner le premier goût de qu'est-ce qui représente la MLS, le niveau, l'aspect physique. Alors pour nous maintenant, ça va être un bon test pour plusieurs joueurs.
Sous un soleil pesant, l'équipe affronte le champion en titre, le LA Galaxy. Le groupe sera-t-il capable de faire face à l'équipe de David Beckham?
And up! Miguel, start to get out!
Take two!
Keep the tempo high! Raise the tempo!
You don't want to play like that. It doesn't matter if we've given up chances, what the score is right now, any of that. Throw all that out the window. Are we going to play to whatever the other team plays, or are we going to now, every day when we come out, set the tone for what this is going to look like?
Hey, let's get it going, Derek. Right on your left side. Hey!
Okay.
So it's not that that was a terrible half, because it wasn't. But guys, we let ourselves down, because we should feel like now still when we say we're setting the tone, it's that every guy, okay, every 11 guys are going to come to this game, and regardless of whether we're playing a college team or the defending champs, that we're going to be ready to set the tone for what it's going to be like every fucking game. So now we're raising the game, we're getting after it, maybe we're pushing up a little bit onto the field, trying to put their backs under a little bit of pressure, but we're real smart and we're real aware of now anything that can lead to a chance for them, okay? Let's all now put a little bit more into this so that as a group we feel like we're raising the level. Anything else?
No, okay.
Okay, come on, guys, come on.
Yes. There. Good.
I don't know if Patrice is great in that. I mean, given our options right now, but...
Settle it. What is up with the cheese?
Le match se termine 3-0 en faveur de l'Impact. La cohésion du groupe commence à prendre forme.
In these situations, you've got to initiate contact to make space for yourself so that then you can make your plays, okay? And so for being a big guy, you still got to understand how to use your strength, how to position yourself, how to initiate contact at different times so that now you can make space to use your feet and make some plays, okay?
I was pleased for the most part for the effort, and we're just continuing to try to, in an intelligent way, keep our heads about us and move ourselves along. So it was a good chance for us to get a few guys a few more minutes.
Le camp d'entraînement jusqu'à date, je pense que ça va excellent. Pour moi, personnellement, je me sens très bien, très fort. Sur le terrain, je pense que je fais bien comparé à les autres joueurs. Alors, malgré mon âge, je pense que je continue à jouer à un bon niveau. Maintenant, c'est à l'entraîneur de faire des décisions, mais pour moi, je suis très content. Bon, si je faisais pas de l'équipe, c'est sûr, j'aurais été très déçu. Je pense que j'ai encore au moins une autre année de bon soccer dans moi. Mais en même temps, j'ai fait beaucoup pendant ma carrière pour être satisfait aussi. Je pense que j'ai vécu beaucoup de grands moments avec cette équipe, avec des équipes nationales, quand j'ai joué à intérieur aussi professionnellement. Alors pour moi, je suis très content. Si je fais pas d'équipe, je peux tourner la page et trouver un autre chapitre dans ma vie.
Le vétéran de 16 saisons n'aura malheureusement pas la chance de continuer avec le club.
When we played in the Houston game and we lost 2-0, it wasn't like it was all bad. Okay, it wasn't like we were like, what happened in that game and why did we lose? And now we play and we beat LA 3-0. Okay, and it's not like, man, we're ready for the season and we're ready to go and we just beat the defending champions. All right, that we have a mentality that just continues to move along, and we're all committed to now working hard to get this process right, and now every day just continue to inch up and inch up and inch up so that we feel like we're becoming a real team, and that every day it's a little bit better and it's a little more real, okay? Now, tonight, dinner on your own. I trust everyone here to handle tonight the right way, okay?
My roommate is Monteur. Yeah. He listens more music than me. He's lucky I'm his roommate because I am the only one who can handle him. He's always his music is loud, but I am Cuban. I am very used to loud music all the time. Because I'm an older player, one of my roles in the team, if right now or even if I make the team, is to help the younger players. With Montaño's case, obviously he's really he's a good kid. He's Spanish as well. I've been trying to help him as much as I can. On the field, off the field as well, because he doesn't speak much English.
You all let him come with classes.
Okay, he wants that. This guy here. Yeah.
et les dirigeants sont toujours à la recherche des pièces manquantes.
Good. So I'm checking in with you because now Eddie Johnson has agreed with the league, and we're the first in the order there. And he's been training with you guys, hasn't he? You know, I mean, him and I have developed a relationship over the past few years, and I tried to say to him, you know, that we would bring you here with the eye to get you back on track. But I mean, honestly, if you have the chance to get a guy like that to now put into your team for 4 years, even though he's expensive, he immediately makes. Then you have potential. Then as we're building this team, we have potential to have the best goalie in the league and the best defender in the league. If we're going to make this decision to go with Eddie, then we've got to make sure that we feel good about it based on everything that Eddie's been through. We want him to mentally be able to process this as well. I think right now he has his mind wrapped 95% around Colorado. And so we've got to ask ourselves, do we want to go down this route again? Eddie's on the other line. All right, let me take this phone call. Eddie. Who do we want blocking?
Yeah, you got James. Gaddy's on the post.
I looked at a bunch of different combinations, and that was the best I could come up with, so. Let's do that. They say all the right things, but, you know, Eddie's got his mind made up. And I said, listen, with all my being 100%, I want you here. Me, you know, if he wanted to be here, to me, it'd be an easy decision at that point. What about just letting it pass? Waiting for the next one. Everybody's interested in giving Eddie a shot. You know, I mean, the upside could be big. The three guys that I think would be accessible would be Facito, Ochoa, and Nagel. You know, we could go for Brad Evans, but he's always hurt. And that's Ziggy's boy. They're not gonna get rid of Alonso. And here's the other tricky part. So basically, all during the games, at 2 o'clock Eastern time is when we have to make a decision. We're gonna have to have Adam Braz updating us with all of the possibilities as the frickin' Ventura game's ongoing. It's always something.
Three of them for Eddie?
Asked if we would consider a draft pick. Told him no.
So they don't want him.
Well, I mean, it's like, okay, so what? So they really want him, but yeah, I mean, and honestly, so now what are you offering?
So what are they offering?
What are you offering?
No, that's just a game.
For nothing.
They don't want him.
No, they want him bad.
If you want him bad, you got to give something up. They're not willing to give anything up.
They
want
want him.
anything from me off Colorado.
They want him bad.
No, they want him bad.
Let's get a bite.
Some bad boys are.
Where are these bad boys? Just check.
Lors de ce dernier match préparatoire en Californie, les enjeux ne se trouvent pas seulement sur le terrain.
I spoke to Tyson, and he said he spoke pretty highly of Facito and Nagel. Nothing easy! Call Matt and ask if we can speak with the agents of Facito and Nagel. Underneath, Miguel! Well, I think Facito's guaranteed. That's what Matt told me. And then Nagel's is semi-guaranteed, and they're both supplemental roster. That's us! Good job. Come on, guys, just bring it in tight. We'll make this quick, all right? We'll make this quick. Let's make sure we have 11 guys that are committed to playing a certain way, how we defend together, how we move together, how we attack, and not that now just a few guys start doing whatever they want, okay? So Sana, at times, listen, we want you to be on the move, but it can't just be that you're floating out here and then getting the ball and just dribbling into tight spots, and then you're dribbling on the back, and, you know, still find your way of now being a threat when you have the ball, okay, and now going at them, but also mixing up, moving it quick and being on the move and doing that as well, okay? Yeah, come on, let's finish 45 the right way, all right? Let's finish 45 the right way. Hey, is it done? You don't feel like Seattle's gonna back out of this or anything? The only thing is, we just wanted to check with their agents, and we're okay. We're all in favor of the deal. And then the only other thing is to just check with Colorado one more time and say we're going to send them to Seattle. Yep, that's what we want to do. All right, bye.
Play. Give it to him.
Hello. Yes. And what did Colorado say? Anything? Okay. Yeah, we're comfortable. All right, good. Bye. All right, nothing from Colorado. The deal's going through.